when I take the action, do the thing, and show up, that's when I'm met with opportunity. That's when I'm met with synchronicity. That's when I tap into the quantum flow of life. And that's where I get lucky. Hey guys, welcome to another episode of The Rich Mystic Man. I'm your host, Clint X Morgan, and thank you for tuning in. You are a bloody legend. I appreciate you so much. And if you're getting value from this podcast, then I invite you to share it with someone. Just have a think. Like maybe as I was saying that, someone popped into your mind, your brother, your sister, your mother, your father, someone that was like, you know what, I reckon I get a bit of value from one of these podcasts. Share it around. That's how, I've built a lot of my success has been through word of mouth and just talking to one person who then talks to someone else. I think there's a lot of power in that. So if there's someone you could share it with, then I'd be extremely grateful. And maybe that could support them on their journey or support them to have some sort of shift. So I appreciate that. And on this episode, I'm going to talk about how to get lucky. Now, there's probably people that are tuning in and going, yeah, man, I want to get lucky, baby. And so tell me the secrets. I want to get lucky. Now, when I say lucky, let me define lucky. Lucky's being in the right place at the right time. That's luck. And maybe you've experienced moments in your life where stuff just happens. You take a certain action step, right? You walk out some door, and because of that decision, something else lines up, or you go and bump into someone, or, you meet some opportunity where something just seems that it just falls on your lap. Now, what I've discovered over my life is that I get lucky a lot. Is it luck? Maybe. In this episode, I'm going to unpack it a little bit. So luck to me is when you or I, let's say when I, so if you're following on at home, you could say when I show up for myself, and when I meet myself from a higher perspective and trust in those nudges, those whispers, those pings, that voice that's calling you forward. When I trust in that and exert courage, take action, do the thing, when I take the action, do the thing, and show up, that's when I'm met with opportunity. That's when I'm met with synchronicity. That's when I tap into the quantum flow of life. And that's where I get lucky. So essentially, it's not luck. It's not some haphazard chance. It happens because I'm showing up. I'm doing the thing. I'm walking the path. I'm trusting those intuitive nudges that speak through me, that come as inspiration. i.e., one of my businesses is we support people to build an online business, and a product that we sell is a water ionizer. creates electrolyzed reduced water. It's an incredible product. And my wife and I, my beautiful queen, Clint X Morgan, we are on a run to reach this pinnacle position within our business journey. And we're only a handful of sales away from someone in our team from producing a certain result in their business, which then helps us to tap into legacy wealth as a big bonus for us, big cash bonus, a big check at an event on stage in Vegas, and more money in our pocket every month in our business. So it's a pretty big deal. And so we're super close. We just need, $30,000, $40,000, $50,000 worth of sales, which isn't much. And so we called out to some friends for support. And so I contacted one of my mates. We hadn't spoken in a while, a few months. And, we know we're there for each other. We're brothers. And so I reached out, said, hey, bro, hoping you can help me out. Hope you're well. And, I know you've expressed interest in, water and health. And so Christy and I were at this point in our business that was super close to hitting this milestone, this legacy milestone. And we're just wondering if, you'd be open to, the possibility of getting one of these products for yourself now, which would support us and obviously, and support you with having the best water on the planet. Anyway, so I sent this just as a BM to one of my mates, and he messaged me back and he's like, you're not going to believe this, bro. He's like, I was literally at went to like a retreat, and I was there and I was drinking some water. And as I was drinking the water, I was like, you know what? Like, this is what he was saying. He's like, my body's like 90% water. And so it's really actually, I should be mindful of what water I'm putting in my body. And he's like, I'm just drinking this bottled water and I don't really know where it comes from. And then he's like, maybe I should message Clint to get a water machine. And then literally that afternoon, I messaged him. Right? So you could look at that as luck or synchronicity. But it's like, if he had had that thought and that idea, but he didn't get the message from me, then, maybe he would have just let it slip. Maybe he would have done it, followed it up, sent me a message. Maybe he wouldn't have. Right? But because I was on and I was trusting my own inner guidance, my own wisdom, my own nudges, and, applying a bit of determination, getting out of my comfort zone, asking some uncomfortable questions, because I was showing up. Then I slided into his, I learned this terminology the other day. I was asking my wife, I was like, what's sliding into DMs mean? She goes, it's like a thing. And so I slid into his DMs. This sounds creepy. So I slid into his DMs and, it created this beautiful moment. And he's like, it's meant to be. And I'm like, dude, it's meant to be, right? So to me, that's luck. That's how you get lucky, is you show up for yourself. You back yourself. You do the do. You get uncomfortable. And it's funny because I realized throughout this podcast, it's like, I feel like I'm always saying the same shit. And my message is, do it, bro. Do it. Fucking do it. Rise up. Get out of your seat. Wake up. Wake up. Do the thing. Do the thing. Only you know what that thing is. Bit by bit, day by day, little action by little action, showing up, you start to stack. You start to stack the scales in your favor. You start to stockpile luck. Now, does this mean that no bad shit ever happens to you? Fuck no. Hell no. Right? You'll be tested. Some shit will get thrown at you. And through that diversity, are you going to crumble? Or are you going to face it and step up and move through, overcome, embrace? Hold on for dear life. Turbulence. Be bold. Be courageous. Say the thing. Ask the question. If you don't ask, you don't get. Ask. I used to have a powerful affirmation which I learned from John D. Martini. I'm always in the right place at the right time to meet the right people to make the right deal. I used to say that. I'm in the right place at the right time to meet the right people to make the right deal. Luck. But notice the energy as I say that. I'm in the right place at the right time to meet the right people to make the right deal. I'm in the right place at the right time to meet the right people to make the right deal. It's got like swagger in it. It's got energy. It's got pulse. It's got life. I'm in the right place at the right time to meet the right people to make the right deal. It's not just sitting back. It's not passive. And so there's an energy of showing up. There's an energy of coming forward. There's an energy of moving, of trusting that nudge, getting that hit of inspiration. You're going to follow through, regardless of how uncomfortable I'm going to feel. I need to do that thing. And then there's also the art of surrender. The art of kicking back and allowing and trusting and knowing that opportunities are coming because I'm showing up. So when I have that intuitive nudge to do that thing, and then I have the intuitive nudge to do no thing, I know that's part of the give and receive cycle. And you know, we do, we show up, we do that thing, we get out there, we make it happen. And then we take the action steps and we do that stuff till it's like, you feel the energy shift. You're like, okay, cool. I've pushed in a sense, or I've like moved forward. I've created a forward energy of movement. And now I allow, and I allow space, and I allow to receive. And so there's this energy of give and receive, give and receive, give and receive, give and receive. This is how you get lucky. This is how you get fucking lucky. It's like being in a relationship as a man. It's like there's a push and pull dynamic. If you're like always on, always like, wanting, always like, trying to move things forward in a relationship, or say you're in the dating game, for example, women get turned off by it. There's like, yeah, you want to be up there, and you want to be confident, you want to be like saying things, you want to be courageous, you want to be like penetrating. And then you also want to like kick back and allow them to come to you. You give, you take it away. You give, you take it away. Same thing within your business. If you're always on doing the thing, like, you'll burn out. Right? There needs to be moments of on, and then, space. On, space. On, space. On, space. 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 See what I did with the mic then? Do you notice those sound effects? So get lucky. Get lucky. Get lucky. I am lucky. I am motherfucking lucky. Sorry, kids. I am lucky. There we go. G ready. I am so lucky. I am so lucky. I am lucky. You know what to do. I'm Clint X Morgan, the Rich Mystic Man podcast. See you next week.
Sitting here watching the clock, I'm struggling, thinking of the bullshit that I've been juggling. Is there more to life than this? I'm thinking twice. Got the price I'm paying in this 9 to 5 life. The sweatshop on the globe.